update on the Diversity Symposium.
Plus, CSU's vet school competing for scholarships. All this and more tonight on CTV News. Hello Rams, I'm Kaitlyn Connolly.
And I'm Elizabeth Ruiz. Thanks for watching tonight.
Dr. Freeman A. Habruski spoke at the Diversity Symposium on September 17th at Colorado State University in the LSC Theater. He spoke of equality to all minorities and reminisced on listening to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Since that day, he's promoted his life to education and is now the president of the University of Maryland. He encourages minorities at his school to go to college and to finish.
As we come into this year's symposium, I sense that we come into it at this university with a renewed sense of focus, a renewed sense of urgency.
Each year, the Diversity Symposium helps to bring light to a subject of diversity, and on September 17th, Dr. Freeman A. Habruski came to speak about higher education. Professor Habruski talked of his days as a 12-year-old listening to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in the back of a church in Alabama, and it propelled him to focus in school. He would look at himself in the mirror and tell himself every morning that he would have the name doctor in front of his name, and now he does.
The education was wonderful, but nobody would talk to me. Not even the teacher. Wow. I'd raise my hand and she'd look right through me every time. And so for me at that time, it was about race. As time went on, we began to see a fast-growing population called Latinos. You saw that, and then you began to see people from other racial groups and ethnic groups. And then as you get to know your white friends, you find that they come from different kinds of geographical parts of Europe or whatever, and you begin to understand differences there. And you look at history and the way different groups were treated when they came to this country. Italians, Irish, whatever, you see all of that. And then you get to know many more situations.
Now, Dr. Habruski is the president of the University of Maryland, where he has been working for 12 years. He has done research in science and math and has helped minorities get to college and attain their goals as well. When talking of diversity, he speaks of inclusive excellence and allowing people to be the best they can be. He continues to fight for this every day.
Dr. Habruski finished his speech by empowering the audience and saying, quote, "Inclusive excellence should have everything to do with allowing people to be the best that they can be, should allow people to be themselves, should allow us to respect the differences, but then to see the points of commonality in all of us," end quote. After his speech, Dr. Habruski received a standing ovation from the audience.
The College of Veterinary Medicine and Biomedical Science is eagerly awaiting a package of California's best olive oil thanks to a competition called the VetBet. I got an inside look at what the VetBet competition fully entails.
Many know about CSU's successful win against UC Davis in the first home game of the football season. But what some may not know is what was at stake for CSU's world-renowned veterinary program depending on who won. After some time of a friendly rivalry, deans of veterinary medicine between CSU and UC Davis decided to have a vet bet to determine which university has the best veterinary program and guess on who would win the football game.
Go Rams!
CSU bet an entire case of steaks while UC Davis bet their California olive oil.
The need for student scholarships.
However, as student financial aid is one of their biggest concerns, they also wanted the VetBet to be a chance where alumni could donate money for student scholarships.
It was both kind of a vet bet on winning the football game, but probably equally importantly is who could raise the most scholarship dollars for our students.
In the past month, they have raised more than $1,000 and hope the number will continue to grow.
Students are always, they can never have too much assistance or financial aid. So I think that's, I think it's a really good idea and great that this is set up just for us because we work our tails off just to get here and keep going through.
With the VetBet as a big success this year, the two deans hope to continue the VetBet in future years.
More scholarship dollars for our veterinary students than they can.
In the meantime, Dean Stetter is looking forward to his package of California's best olive oil.
Kind of early Christmas, we'll open the box and see what we have in there.
To vote on which school you think is the best veterinary school, visit veterinary-schools.findthebest.com.
Plenty of student cyclists got free breakfast this morning, all while learning more about bike safety. The CSU Police Department is holding bike to breakfast tents for students during the month of September. Today's location was at the intersection of Plum and Meridian, one of the busiest spots for cyclists.
Trying to educate our campus as to how to safely navigate our campus on bike. We're talking folks through hand signals, left, right, stop. We're talking folks through how to use a shared use trail, stay to the right, signal your intentions when you want to pass.
We team it up with an educational component, so each station is strategically placed in an area where we can do educational delivery. So here we're at an intersection where we can work on stop sign education.
Chick-fil-A was handing out free breakfast sandwiches to cyclers, and Brave New Wheel was performing free bike maintenance. The last bike to breakfast will be Thursday morning, September 25th at Newton Sculpture, located south of the Behavioral Science Building. Weather anchor Elizabeth Prasse is joining us now.
Hey Liz, what's the weather update for today?
Well, it was a gorgeous day today outside Rams. We saw temperatures in the upper 80s with sunny skies. Now tonight we're going to cool off into the 60s. If we take a look out across the state, we can see where temperatures are going to be. Now in Grand Junction, we're going to cool down to 61. Telluride, a chilly 42 degrees. Along the I-25 corridor, 59 in Denver, 52 in Colorado Springs, 53 in Pueblo, and then right here in Fort Collins, we're going to cool down to 54 degrees. Now for tonight, we are currently sitting at 74 degrees here in Fort Collins. We do have winds coming out of the southeast at 8 miles per hour, and it is clear right now, but as the night progresses, we will see these winds will bring some clouds rolling in. So if we took a look at our evening planner, we will see right now 74, but with that slight breeze, we will cool down to about 60 degrees tonight. So it's a great chance for you to go outside, maybe take an evening hike, or even go for a bike ride.
Coming up after the break, weather anchor Liz Prasse will show us her full forecast.
Plus sports with Olivia Landis. Don't go away.
The next 30 seconds can save you a lot of money. Just do your laundry in cold and stick to full loads. Auto sleep your computers. Plug your gadgets in a power strip and switch it off when you're done. Headed out? Turn back your thermostat by 10 degrees. And drive sensibly. The more energy you save, the more money you save. Find other great tips at energysaver.gov.
Welcome back, Rams. I'm meteorologist Elizabeth Prasse. Now tomorrow we will wake up to sunny skies with above average temperatures in the lower 80s, which is going to be relatively nice compared to last week's cold spell. Now for tomorrow, if we take out a look, we can see Craig is going to be 76 degrees for the high. Vale is 69, Gunnison is 72, and then here in Fort Collins, we're going to get up to 83 degrees tomorrow. So let's take a look at your Friday planner. We'll see you as you head out to class in the morning. It's going to be 61 degrees, relatively nice. Now, as the day progresses, those clouds are going to roll in. So by the afternoon, we will heat up to 83 degrees, but there is going to be a slight chance of rain, 10%. And as the weekend progresses, we are going to see that chance of rain increase. Now, let's take a look at your 7-day forecast, see where exactly we have that chance of rain. Now, Saturday, it is going to be a 10%, and as the weekend progresses, we will see Sunday and Monday is a chance of rain where you're going to see a 40 and 50%. And the reason we're seeing all this rain is because September is one of the wettest months of the year. But don't worry, things are going to clear up next Wednesday. Overall, we will see temperatures at about average in those 70s. So it's going to be a nice weekend for you to go outside and enjoy whatever events you have planned.
Thanks for the update, Liz.
Sports anchor Olivia Landis is here. What's new in Ram sports?
Thanks, ladies. Last weekend was a great one for CSU sports. The CSU football team strove for excellence and succeeded at last Saturday's home opener against UC Davis. The Rams absolutely pummeled the Aggies in front of all of the fans, leading the game with a striking 49-21 victory. Senior quarterback Garrett Grayson threw for 425 yards and 4 touchdowns. Grayson completed 22 of 31 pass attempts, with his core focus being sophomore wide receiver Rashard Higgins. Higgins contributed to the Rams' win with 7 receptions and 2 touchdowns. CSU gained much-needed experience and confidence with a big W over the inferior team, which will help in future preparation for the much tougher Boston College on September 27th. CSU currently has a bye week, which will also help prepare for the match against Boston. And even more exciting news, CSU volleyball team jumped 6 spots to the number 8 in the AVCA division. And it is the highest ranking for the Rams since 2004. Then number 14 CSU claimed their victory over then number 9 BYU in a 4-set triumph. This is the 11th year in a row the Rams have won over a top 10 opponent, and is the first since 2006 when they knocked out Utah in the Mountain West tournament. Freshman Jasmine Hanna led the Rams with 16 kills, while junior Jamie Kalazy had an incredible 16 digs. Following the win over BYU, CSU took on an aggressive New Mexico State squad. The Rams swept the Aggies in a tight 3-set game, winning by no more than 2 points each time. After the match on Friday, CSU hit the road to El Paso, Texas, sweeping UTEP with Kelsey Snyder leading the Rams with 13 kills. Snyder was named Mountain West Women's Volleyball Player of the Week on Monday. Another team, another win. CSU men's golf team captured the team championship of the 3rd annual Rams Master Invitational at the Fort Collins Country Club this week. All of the 5 players of the lineup finished in the top 25 of the 84 players in the tournament.
Thanks, Olivia. Coming up after the break, a look at some weekend events, including a chance to participate in a great university tradition.
Don't go away, we'll be right back.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
This weekend is full of great events for students to check out. If you have free time from your studies, how about stopping by the Sustainable Living Fair being held at Infinity Park? The fair focuses on offering a weekend full of interactive events to educate people on things like renewable energy and local economies. The fair will feature a wide variety of vendors and speakers in attendance. Those of legal age can enter the beer garden, which will have New Belgium and Odell Brewing Company drinks for purchase. Local restaurants will also be at the fair to sample out their food. The fair is put on by the Sustainable Living Association, which aims to teach people and their local communities about making healthy, sustainable choices. For more information, visit sustainablelivingassociation.org.
Another great event to check out this weekend is the Fort Collins Harvest Festival. The festival is taking place Saturday, September 20th between 10 in the morning and 3 in the afternoon at the Gardens on Spring Creek. Participants can taste fresh produce while browsing local artisans and food producers. Free educational workshops will be offered, including Home Brewing 101 and lessons on composting. If that wasn't enough, the festival will also include live local entertainment. A $2 per person donation is encouraged before entering the festival. For more information, visit fcgov.com/gardens.
Do you think you might head to that?
You know, it sounds really exciting. I might go and check it out just for the free produce and stuff, because it's not really that good at the store, I guess.
Yeah, no, I love the Gardens on Spring Creek. All right, it's that time of year again. Join fellow students this weekend and journey up to the A for an annual CSU tradition. Students still have time to sign for the volunteer event being held this Saturday. The day will include repainting and cleaning up the A to get it ready for the new school year. Students who participate will receive an I Painted the A t-shirt. Participants can choose from 3 different shifts between 8 in the morning and 3 in the afternoon, with each shift lasting about 3 hours. Students can sign up by visiting the events and calendar tab on the CSU website. Well, that's all the time we have for tonight. Thanks for watching. Remember, the news doesn't stop here. Be sure to check out the rest of our stories at collegian.com.
Also, check us out on Twitter at CollegianC and Collegian Central on Facebook. Have a great night and weekend, Rams.